But like I said, I will take the mark because I'm already got the mark. I have no other damn choice because I tell people I'm never gonna meet again. And I know y'all a secret. Like my uncle told me, as long as I don't go to the media or the masses or anything, like the guy at Tower 7 just disappeared. Um, but physically, you know, I'm gonna say this because I know the truth. But there's no such thing as truth anymore. And we live in a world that way I see it is we can manifest anything. My uncle told me all these things, and he showed me how to come out of your body at night. I did it last night. Oh my god, that one was fucked up when I did it. But I do it, and then I tell people, I was like, you know what death feels like? I tell people this all the time. Like my aunt, she's 97. She don't like hearing the word death. She does. She's a fear of death. I'm not a fear of death after the tree. Like, I was a fear of death before the tree, but now I'm not. You gotta love your trees. You gotta talk to them. Sometimes you get tree sap on your pants. My penis judges now tree sap. That's my ability now. Now I'm one is with the tree when it squashed me. Um, then I noticed your bot. I understand you don't. The Satan doesn't want, or Lucifer. Sorry, I'm gonna say it that way. Uh, Lucifer doesn't want anybody getting help, medical. Uh, that's why you want to shut down the hospitals with the illegal aliens. You want the aliens to come in because you want them to take all the jobs. But in 5 years, you're going to take jobs, right? In five years, we're not going to have no jobs. I do miss it, Circuit City and Radio Shack. I really miss them two places. Then the mall over on Barrett Parkway, Sears went bye bye. Macy's is about to go, but I don't think Macy's is gonna go because they're run by the bank. Um, if y'all give me a chance, you can let me get my motorcycle. It's a hybrid. It's that Kawasaki 7 hybrid. It's a 400cc. Well, no, 551. No, it's 451cc. Uh, the things were priced at 12,000 with Kawasaki, and now nobody wants to buy them, and they're like in population, and they go for like 6,000. Please let me get my bike, please. Okay, my little red clown car's outside, but like I said, um, please get rid of this person next door that has a small business and 6 working employees for 16 Old Tennessee Highway. Um, but like I said, I can't hide from this because my PlayStation, my cell phone, and my first name and last name and my Social Security doesn't make any sense why you don't want to give it to me at the first. Your bot does it every once in a while. It does. Like when I said one day when I was living in Woodlands, I kept going, oh, please, please put it back on the first. And then it put it back on the first. And I was just toying with it. I still toy with your bot to this day. I fuck with it so bad. Because I ain't got nothing better to do. I like to fuck with it. I mean, I sit here and play video games. This is my routine in the morning. When I wake up, I take all my drugs, even my gummies. Then when I get up, that's when I heard Georgia. Y'all are really doing it because if you do pass it, the medical marijuana in Georgia, you're going to be like California. We'll take your guns away. And that's what I said. It's a hallucinant drug, and it is. It's like that girl, what was it, in 2018 she did this? Or 2014? Something like that. But in California, she got high on marijuana the first time, smoking out of the bong. And she goes in the kitchen, and her friend that she met at the dog park, um, she went back to his place. They smoked, and the very first time she smoked marijuana in a bong, she goes into the kitchen, comes back, and has 3 knives and defaces his face and gouged out his eyeballs. And she goes to jail for it, but California puts her on probation for so many years, and she doesn't go to prison because they said it was a hallucinant drug that made her have these thoughts. Then now in California, when y'all passed it, And I have a friend out there I used to know back on Battlefield 3. He's like, you can't own a gun, you can't have weed eaters, you can't have generators. He's like, you can grow marijuana, but you can't grow a garden. I was like, what the fuck? And then he said, you can't wash your car, and you only can use so many gallons of water when you take a shower. And I was like, that's like, damn, Lucifer's everywhere now over there. And that's what's going to happen. People don't realize what's going to really fucking happen. Look what happened in China. If you step out of line, say something wrong, and I tell the people this, I say, we're going to be in a bully system, the largest bully system in the world. And you step out of line or you talk to the wrong person, you're going to be called out. I tell people that I never met before, will never meet again. And I literally say this. Like, I even told the dumbass back, owns this building next door. His name is Ted Bailey, 416 Old Tennessee Highway. I kept telling him, you know, aliens are coming, and he goes, I don't believe that shit. And he goes, I'm not getting the mark. I said, well, I'm going to accept it. He's like, why? Because you're going to serve the devil. And I said, no. I'm not going to serve the devil. Because I don't tell him that, you know. I lie to his face. I lie to him all the time. And I sit there and tell him, I said, well, you're going to get the mark if you like it or not. And he sat there and argued with me in the driveway, and my camera was listening to him. And he's like, I'm not doing it. And I said, my kids are not doing it. And I said, well, I guess you're going to get your guillotine chopped your head off. He goes, I guess I have to die. And I said, you used to be a pastor, like a preacher, right? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, you got guns? And he fucking dumbass fucking told me he's got guns. I mean, who doesn't own guns? But everybody's got a gun. It's going to take a long time to fucking gather all them guns up. Unless you have the Chinese come over. Like I said, it's all staged. People don't wake up. And they're never going to wake up. Because some of them that wake up is the ones that will give their guns up. And then if you pass medical marijuana and then have all the legals take the jobs and take over the hospitals, you know, in 2030, they said Wellstar, Kennestone's going to build right where the old flea market in Ackworth is. 9-story building, 75 emergency rooms, and 70 beds, 75 beds. If you're in the medical field, you would know that. Like, you know, the City of White's Police Department used to be the Lodge. That's why you took it over, because you have to own it. Satan has to touch. Everything y'all touch, y'all destroy. I'm not saying it in a bad way. But I need to do my initiation. I really do, just to get it over with. But you'll still drive by if I do. I want to see the portals. I miss the portals. I always used to watch the portals. I almost went through one time. My uncle grabbed me and said, no, don't do that. I was like, why? What's on the other side, motherfucker? You know something I don't know? But, yeah. Kennesaw Police Department. Remember the first chief was Chief Wilson, and his son was Brian Wilson? Why did y'all get rid of the black guy there? Jimmy. And then the detectives was Craig Graydon, and then the other one was Ratner. And then what happened to Pube? Is he still working there, I wonder? Why'd y'all shut down Ackworth Police Department when I got arrested there? Why'd the officer lied on his report? I just knocked on some random door, and he didn't say what door. Howard Masons, that's what y'all do. You don't really put the narrative. You just say, hey, put this. It's the same motive. Same thing. Over and over. Because y'all believe what y'all believe, but the masses, they're like, that's not how Kirk died. There's more people in there. It was there in the crowd. The bullet went through his neck and shot the guy in the front. And there was blood everywhere. But I think it was all staged because I don't think Kurt really died. I think it was just to scare people. Like, you know, Trump, he's involved. If y'all really wanted to kill him, y'all had to shoot for his head. I mean, he didn't do that for JFK. I mean, he really got dead. They'll start fucking with the money system, or anybody fucks with the money system, y'all lose.